channel. Thanks so much for tuning back in. So today I'm going to show you how I achieved this look with just Flexi rods. If you like what you see, stay tuned. So I use blue and purple Flexi rods. They just seem to be the perfect amount of thickness for my length of hair. Also, I use Mizani humidity resistant mist in light hold. I also just use a couple different types of clips to hold my hair. Next, I'm just going to clip up sections of my hair to keep it out the way, ensuring that I keep the place where my hair is naturally parted intact. I don't want to mess that up because I want my hair to part on that side once I take the Flexi rods out. So this is the amount of hair I normally like to work with per Flexi rod. I'm going to spray a little bit of the hairspray on my hair, not too much to where it'll be hard, but just enough to where I'll have some hold when I put it on the Flexi rod. And I'll distribute that through with my fingers and I'll put the rod on. What I do is I like to place the rod on top of my hair and roll my hair up and around towards my face. Then I'll hold that in place as I roll the Flexi rod up until the rest of my hair is securing the ends in place. Then I bend the bottom to hold the ends in place even more, and I'll fold the top over where my hair has tension on my head to keep the rod in place. I'll just continue with this method on my entire head. I found that this method is the best way to keep my hair from slipping off the Flexi rod, especially since my hair is straight and more slippery than when it is curly. It secures my ends nicely and keeps my hair from slipping off of the Flexi rod. As you'll see throughout the video, I like to use the thicker purple Flexi rods on the bottom half of my head and then the skinnier blue Flexi rods on the top half of my head. This is so I can have more elongated waves on the bottom, and then the hair framing my face will have a tighter wave. I don't really have a preference on which direction I roll the Flexi rods except for the hair framing my face. I always make sure I roll those going away from my face. Otherwise, I just roll them whichever way is easiest for me. So my entire head is now done. It took me about 45 minutes. There's 20 Flexi rods in total, 12 blues and 8 purples. I'm going to take my scarf and tie it around my head just to keep those Flexi rods in place while I sleep. I also decided to use my satin bonnet on top just because my scarf tends to slide off my head when I sleep and I didn't want all of my hard work to go to waste. So this was just extra protection for me. After a long and horrible night of sleeping on Flexi rods where I got like no sleep, y'all know the struggle of sleeping on Flexi rods, I was so happy to get these things off of my head, you guys. You have no idea. My face looks calm in this video, but there is urgency in my soul, I promise you. So as you can see, my hair stayed nicely in place with that extra satin bonnet, which is why I like to use it. Then I'll just gently unroll those Flexi rods and sigh a deep breath of relief from my head because they hurt so bad. The nice thing about doing this on straight hair is that you know your Flexi rod set is going to be dry. There's no drying time involved, so that's why I love doing this. Next, I'm going to use this Redken Diamond Oil to fluff out my curls and keep them from getting frizzy. I use about 3 or 4 drops because a little bit of the stuff goes a long way. So I'll just rub that between both of my hands and rake it through my hair to make sure it gets all evenly distributed. So from there, I'll just keep playing with my hair until it sets exactly how I like it. I'll even get my wide tooth comb to comb out some of those curls even more so it gets more of that beach wave look to it. So these are my results. This was my very first time trying Flexi rods on my straight and natural hair. So a few things that I would do different personally is how I rolled the Flexi rods. Some of the ends are kind of scraggly, like right here, I guess. Some of the ends are kind of scraggly, so, and I think that has to do with how I rolled them on the Flexi rods. Maybe I need to be more careful, or just I need to roll them a little bit differently. Sleeping on them was terrible, so probably wouldn't do it again with Flexi rods. However, it was a good little experiment. So comment and tell me guys what you think. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.